Alright guys, back with Madden 12 Ultimate Team update number 6, and a lot has changed since my last video. Again, I've been out of town with racing and work and was not able to get a video up. However, I've been on Madden keeping up with all the recent updates, which some of you may have noticed. I left off with the Week 4 fantasy cards, and now we are on Week 9. So I'm not going to go through all the rewards because they have finally came out with the long-awaited fantasy reward collection for weeks 1 through 9, in which you are able to see all of the reward cards. For the first couple of weeks, the fantasy cards were relatively easy to get until we got to week 5 with Patrick Willis and Roethlisberger. And then from there on, there has been 2 fantasy cards from each week that were hard to pull. Again, they have really done a poor job of letting us know about the new updates. Sometimes they will do updates on Wednesdays, and then some on Fridays and even Mondays. I've just got to the point where every day I log on to make sure I check the collections just to see if there has been a new collection released or not. Instead of logging on and being greedy with an update, you have to watch the scroll at the bottom, which not a lot of people really pay attention to. It would be so much easier if they posted a message real quick, because a lot of times, even though you may not see a new fantasy collection, they will go ahead and throw the new fantasy cards out in packs before they release the collections. As of this weekend, they threw all of the weeks 1 through 9 fantasy cards back into packs, so that gives everyone a chance that maybe missed out on a week to go back and complete that week. I myself have completed all of them except week 5 defense, in which I still haven't thrown my fantasy Willis into. I saved all my fantasy reward cards from each week, but you'll notice that my fantasy Jeremy Maclin is missing. He was in my roster, and once I moved him into my pending collection, I ended up getting an EA server error. And as I logged back in, I noticed my fantasy Maclin was not in my pending collection or my actual roster. I had contacted EA support a couple weeks ago before these collections even came about, and they had told me to wait a few hours. It has now been about 2 weeks, and I have still yet to see that card show up or have received a response from EA support. So unfortunately, I will not be able to complete the fantasy week 1 through 9 offense collection, in which the reward card is 99 overall Megatron. I noticed that there were several people complaining on the forums about having already discarded some of the fantasy reward cards. EA made a response on their Ultimate Team Twitter page, stating that they hear the concerns from those that have discarded fantasy reward cards, and that they are investigating the matter. So I'm not exactly sure what they will do, whether they will just make the reward cards tradable and auctionable, or possibly even see them show up in the weekly deals section. Regardless, I don't really care either way. I have already completed the fantasy collections again on my brother's account, just in case they would do something. We will just have to wait and see. I will post the link to the Madden Ultimate Team Twitter page where you guys can check this out, as well as any new updates they may announce. As far as the fantasy week 1 through 9 defense collection goes, I can basically complete that collection anytime I want. To be quite honest, I would like to keep a couple that are in that collection, like Fantasy Revis and James Harrison. You get another Willis for completing that collection, and I'm not sure how different his stats are compared to the Fantasy Willis that I already have. So I'm just going to wait until EA decides what they are going to do with the fantasy reward cards. If they are going to make all of them tradable, then I will more than likely throw them all in. But until then, I will just use them on my team. BCA cards were also released since my last update, and they made a couple collections for them. They have the Special Edition BCA collection, which is a ridiculous collection to complete, and a small 5-card BCA collection. I bought one pack, and it really wasn't a bad pack. I ended up getting 99 overall Antonio Gates, Robert Mathis, Tony Gonzalez, and Special Edition Julio Jones. The rewards for the small BCA collection are 99 overall BCA Adrian Peterson and 92 overall BCA Cam Newton. I haven't completed that collection yet, but I will post a link in the description in which you can see the pictures of both cards. I would love to be able to finish this collection, but I will more than likely have to wait until the BCA cards are re-released. As far as the Special Edition BCA collection goes, I couldn't tell you the rewards, nor do I know anyone who has actually completed that collection. Last Monday, they finally released a couple limited edition cards called Club 100s. They had a fan vote for these players a while ago on ESPN.com Sportsnation for the categories including throw accuracy, elusiveness, hit power, spectacular catch, and speed. The 2 cards they released were Elite Deshaun Jackson, who won the vote for the 100 speed category, and Larry Fitzgerald, who won the 100 Spectacular Catch category. Larry Fitzgerald ended up beating Calvin Johnson in the fan vote, which actually shocked me. But anyway, I will post a link in the description so you can see the full poll results from each category. They made 100 of each card for each system, and as of now, all of them have been pulled from packs. They had Deshaun exclusively in Legendary packs, and they threw Fitzgerald in both Gold Premium and Legendary packs. Unfortunately, I was unable to pull either one of them after pulling countless packs all week, and even buying a few Legendary packs here and there. So if anyone would have an extra one that they would want to trade, that would be awesome. But to all those that pulled one, congrats. Those that missed out, keep in mind that there are 3 more yet to be released. When they release those, I have no idea. The best place would be to check the Madden Ultimate Team Twitter page or the EA forums. Tom Brady won for the throw accuracy, Adrian Peterson won for elusiveness, and James Harrison won for hit power. So those would be the 3 to look for. Other than that, I have pretty much completed most of the collections. Along my way, I had a couple people who have helped me finish a few collections. Thanks to BradyBoy79 for hooking me up with Jimmy Clausen, which enabled me to go back and complete the Notre Dame College collection. And also Taco Burger 5899, who traded me a fantasy Cortland Finnegan to allow me to finish the Week 4 fantasy defense collection. I have a few cards on my trade block that I'm looking to trade for, just to see who I can get. The only collections I have left are Florida, in which I still need Rex Grossman. LSU and Alabama, I still need a couple silvers. And then Oregon State and California, I haven't even started. I have went ahead and discarded some of my Elite College Collection reward cards, mainly because I ran out of space, but EA informed us that we could discard those because there would not be a collection for them along with the Elite Coach cards. So whether they hold true to their word, I don't know, but at this point my main focus is building my ultimate team with cards that I want rather than cards that I will never play. That pretty much wraps up this update. You will probably see a few Modern Warfare 3 videos popping up from me soon, so those that are interested can keep on the lookout for them. I will more than likely not be commentating on mine, mainly because it seems like everyone today commentates on their videos, and very rarely do you see people upload gameplay without commentating or adding music over it. When I search through videos on YouTube, sometimes I would rather just listen to actual gameplay rather than listen to someone ramble on about the match or something completely off topic, but that's just me. I will also get a racing video uploaded probably tomorrow. Stay tuned for more videos. This is Infamous. Peace.
Loads it up. Looking end zone. Comes down with it. Touchdown. And